Today we're covering S3 storage classes. Here's what we're going to cover. What S3 storage classes are, the different types and when to use them, and how to save money on S3 storage. Okay, so if you're using S3, you're probably just using the default storage. But there are actually different classes you can pick, and choosing the right one can save you a ton of money. So S3 storage classes are basically different tiers based on how often you access the data. The more you access your files, the more you pay. The less you access them, the cheaper it gets. Think of it like this. If you're storing files you need all the time, you pay more. If you're storing stuff you barely touch, you can pay way less. AWS gives you options so you're not overpaying for storage that you rarely use. So here are the main ones you need to know. S3 Standard. So this is the default. It's for data you access frequently. It's the most expensive, but gives you instant access. And you use it for active files, website assets, and stuff you use daily. The standard infrequent access is for data you don't access often but need quickly when you do. It's cheaper than standard, and it's used for backups and disaster recovery files. S3 one zone infrequent access, it's even cheaper, but it's only stored in one availability zone. And it's used for data you can recreate if lost, like thumbnails. The S3 Glacier Instant Retrieval, for archived data you rarely access but need instantly when you do. It's way cheaper than standard, and it's used for long-term storage and compliance data. The S3 Glacier Flexible Retrieval is super cheap, but it takes minutes to hours to retrieve. You use it for archives you almost never need. The S3 Glacier Deep Archive is the cheapest option, but it takes 12 plus hours to retrieve. And you use it for legal archives or stuff you might never actually access. And then the S3 Intelligent tiering. So in this one, AWS automatically moves your data between tiers based on access patterns. And you pay a small fee, but can save money if you don't know your access patterns. And you use it for when you're not sure how often you'll access stuff. So basically, active data, standard, backups, IA, the archives, Glacier, and if you don't know, the intelligence tiering. So I'm going to give you a quick cost idea. S3 Standard is about 0.023 cents per gigabyte per month. The S3 Standard IA is about 0.0125 cents per gigabyte per month. So that's almost half. And then the S3 Glacier Deep Archive is about 0.00099 per gigabyte per month. So this is like 95% cheaper. So if you're storing a terabyte of old backups and standard that you never touch, you're wasting like $20 a month. So move it to Glacier, and now you're paying $1 a month. So as you can see, that adds up fast if you've got a lot of data. So a quick decision guide. Ask yourself, how often do I access the data? Is it daily or weekly? Use the standard. Is it monthly? Use the standard IA. Is it once a year or less? Use Glacier. And if you have no idea at all, just use the intelligent tiering. Ask yourself, how fast do I need it? If you need it instantly, use standard or Glacier instant. If you can wait a few hours though, you can use Glacier Flexible or Deep Archive. That's it. Match your access pattern to the class. So that's S3 storage classes. Different tiers based on how often you access your data. Pick the right one and you can save a ton of money. Most people just use standard for everything and overpay. So don't be that person. But if this video did help you, let me know and I'll see you in the next one.